Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is a week commencing the 19th of May. Hope you've had a great week. I treated us to some peonies this week. Aren't they incredible? Now, yesterday they were so tight, like the buds were so tight. And then this morning they've all opened up. The colour is incredible. So I'm a bit like, oh, daren't touch them in case the leaves, they look so delicate. Incredible. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. Hope you've had a great week, Virgo. Let's see what's in store for you next week. Let's get 2 oracle cards, please, and thank you. Energy oracle cards for Leo. So we've got Seek and we have Crown Chakra. So Seek is very much about being in hermit mode, looking for something, going introspective, having a jolly good think, grounding yourself again, going for walks in nature, getting back in touch with the simple things in life too. And then we've got the crown chakra. Now your crown chakra is obviously here, it's your head, and very connected to the universe. I just feel like you've got to go back to nature, back to basics next week, Virgo. Let's have a look. Why have we got to do that? Let's use the Radiant Ryder Waite for your reading. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Virgo and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. 6 of Wands is your focus. Opportunity, please, and thank you for Virgo. Ooh, Magician. Love that. Challenge for Virgo, please, and thank you. 6 of Cups. What you don't see coming, sticking out. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, just the one, please. And advice and outcome for Virgo. 5 of Swords. Now the 6 of Wands is your focus for next week. This is you being victorious. This is you literally being in the public eye and people congratulating you for your determination, your tenacity, if you like, your drive. It's all about success, and it's lovely, but they want you to focus on it. So I don't know if you're not focusing on it, and give yourself a pat on the back, basically. This is my card of coming through some healing times too, and really coming out the other side. It could be that you're even online with a business or something like that, because that card is all about in the public eye as well, not just for you, but others congratulating you and recognizing your hard work. The Magician is your opportunity. It's like, yes, Virgo, you can make this happen, whatever you want to do. You have all the tools on the table there. You've manifested this. Something's paying off. The 6 of Cups is your challenge. I don't know if you're stuck in the past a little bit about something. This is the card of nostalgia. Something to do with the childhood maybe, or something to do with how things used to be. Now the Wheel of Fortune is what you don't see coming. And the Wheel of Fortune, again, is about moving on to the next stage, because the timing is right. You've gone through the healing, you've gone through something, you've done some hard work, and now it deserves, you've done the hard work, ready to go to the next stage. The 5 of Swords is your advice and outcome. Now, I don't know if some of you perhaps have had some arguments going along, or just people that just push your buttons. They're just out to get what they want. Very selfish attitude. But the advice of that is walk away. And as I always quote Mel Robbins, let them. Very hard to do, but very worthwhile looking that lady up, because she just says, when people start grinding your whatever, pushing your buttons, just let them, because all you're doing is answering to their energy and matching their energy if you carry on. But by just walking away, let them give them the swords. Look at their face. Oh, I've got all the swords. Yeah, good. You have them. Off you trot. Be happy with yourself. Sorry about that, Virgo. Right, Six of Wands. Why are you here? Please and thank you for Virgo. I absolutely love that card too. I've never said this before, but I'm so drawn. There's something about his boot in the stirrups of that. I'm not sure what the relevance is there. Excuse me. It's like he's firmly there, isn't he? He's like, I ain't going anywhere. Okay, let's have a look. Oof, clarified by the Emperor. The Seven of Pentacles and the Fool. Now, the Fool energy is beautiful. It's traditionally called take the leap of faith. But I also feel like there's a very carefree, lovely, something's lifted off your shoulders next week. Something that has been a bit burdensome, perhaps. And that's why you've got the Six of Wands. You're coming through victorious with it. You've let go of something and you're ready to start something fresh again and new, but with less baggage. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this can be about literally your money being invested, long-term investments coming to maturity. You might be having to look at something to do with your financial situation, but it's also about reassessing something that's gone on in the past and was it worth your time and effort. It's almost like, not sure if do I need to continue doing this, or should I plant seeds elsewhere and start watering there, as well as having those too? I feel like you can do both. You've got the Emperor here. Oh my gosh, look how in control he is. Now, when I was drawn to the stirrups, that's like being very in control, isn't it? You're controlling the horse there. It's also about being very strategic about something, maybe to do with that Five of Swords, because the Emperor is the king of the kings. He's the daddy of the pack here. Now, he's very disciplined, very organised, likes a bit of structure in his life. There's something to do with you need to be focusing on being a bit strategic too, Virgo. Maybe having to reassess what you're putting your time and energy into, because you've got that full energy waiting there too. Now, the Magician is your opportunity, which is amazing. Just realised you've got the very first card in the tarot, in the Major Arcana, and then you've got the next card. So it's like you're moving on from something big style. Magician, why are you here, please and thank you for Virgo? Never noticed that before. Look at the flowers in there. They look like my peonies. There's a definite message there about you opening up, Virgo, and like the flowers, like there was a tight bud and now you're opening up. And growth. Page of Swords. King of Swords. You've got a lot of swords in here so far. And the Ace of Cups. Now, swords are the mental suit, so a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas. Now, the Magician as an opportunity is bringing in the Ace of Cups for you. So it's some new matter of the heart, something that's very dear to you, something that you can start again. Could be a relationship coming in. Sorry, I just said a really silly joke in my own head. I can't share it with you because I'm not sure I should. But the Page of Swords is also your opportunity. I want to say here, if there's somebody been trying to get your attention, there's an opportunity for you to, I think, do something about it, because the Page of Swords can be somebody watching you. They might be communicating with you. They might be sending you messages, text messages, and trying to win your heart. That's what I want to say. For some of you, it's very relationship based. But it's also bringing a bit of a ta-da moment in for you too. Some sort of realisation going on next week. You do have the King of Swords. I wonder if this is a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius trying to get your attention. And they would be very, quite a mature energy too. And quite high up in there. A very, very fair, very wise person who offers you a good balance in life. Truthful, honourable. There's definitely somebody coming in there. Could be a work colleague, not necessarily romantic. I just feel there's something lovely coming for you that's just offering you that. I don't know. He's very attractive, isn't he? He's just got a lovely demeanour. And the Six of Cups is your challenge. Something you're not letting go of from the past, maybe. It's like, I don't know if you're bearing a grudge for something or somebody still. Somebody that perhaps walked away in the past. Got the World card there. That's the very last card in the Major Arcana. Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Now, when you get the Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Cups, to me, it's like you are stuck in the past. Things keep going back to how, or you keep going back to how things used to be. It's like you're trying to reset, but you keep going backwards. There's change to be had, but for some reason, these memories keep drawing you back. You've got the Knight of Cups also. I don't know if you're waiting for some apology or something to come in, or this is the Knight of Cups that used to be your knight in shining armor but left you high and dry, or something, or somebody that tried to give you something that has kind of made you not trust again. Now the World is here too as your challenge, and again it's like unable to move on from this. The World is about wrapping things up. Things, you're going through life lessons. You're going on to the Fool. But you're kind of stuck in this energy here still a little bit. Going round and round in circles. Very drawn to her ribbon going round and round in circles there. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming in what you don't see coming. Now with that Magician, I think it's something to do with this King of Swords. I mean, it doesn't have to be a Libra, Aquarius or Gemini, but because it's a sword suit, that is generally what they're attributed to. But it'd be somebody who's very, very trustworthy, very honourable. There's no drama llama around the King of Swords. Really knows his own mind. Wheel of Fortune, why are you here, please, and thank you for Virgo. Oh my giddy aunt. Four of Cups has come up every single reading. I think that's here to say, Virgo, you are in the energy of what you really want now. You are matching your thoughts, your desires with the universe, and you're getting it because you're aligning with your true soul. Because the Four of Cups, that's the message of the Four of Cups. She sat there, really bored, really fed up. However, what you don't see coming is this here, this cup here. But I think you've got the Wheel of Fortune because you're moving on from that energy. That's what's coming in for you. Congratulations. Let's see what else is there for you, Virgo. Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. We have the Queen and the King of Swords now. So there's like a partnership going on here. I said there's something about that King of Swords. And the Chariot. Talk about moving on. Oh my giddy aunt. You've overcome some really tricky hurdles. This is why you're getting the Wheel of Fortune. You're aligning with it. You're bringing everything into alignment now. That's what happens with the Chariot, attributed to Cancer. You've got the Queen of Swords. Clear thinking, assertive thinking, knowing what you want. Look at her. She's looking forward. She's not looking back anymore. She does have her heart locked away in there, though. She's still protecting her heart there. But you're soaring. That's what I'm drawn to, the bird in the sky. You're soaring, Virgo. There's something else about that Queen of Swords that I need to say. Again, she's very, very honest and honourable, true to her soul. She doesn't suffer fools gladly either. And then you've got the Five of Swords as your advice and outcome. And it's all about walking away and leaving those, I don't know how to describe them, people that are very narrow-minded, I think, to be honest with you. Leaving them behind. Stop fighting. Now, you could be just fighting your own thoughts, to be honest with you. But you do have a person here also walking away in the background. And you have two people walking away there. Okay. I'm going to do those again. No, I'm not. There we go. They're out. And one more, please, and thank you. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. You're moving on, Virgo. Every single card, there's a lot of cards here about progress, moving on, strategy, stability. And the Six of Swords with that Five of Swords, well, it's one up from the five for starters. There's progress, there's improvements. You're leaving it behind. You're leaving the hassle behind. You've got the Ace of Swords. Oh my giddy aunt. Clear-cut, laser-like focus now on something. Look how the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords are very similar. They're closing their eyes to all the crap that's going on around them and focusing on what they want. And then you got the Queen of Wands. Oh yes, Virgo. Queen of Wands, you are back. This is somebody who's full of life, energy, vitality, grabs the bull by the horns and gets what she wants. Very entrepreneurial, very independent, magnetic, lights up a room. Gorgeous energy. I love that for you, Virgo. Right, let's end on a manifestation card. See what message is here. Please and thank you for Virgo. What other messages are here for the gorgeous Virgo? One more card, please, and thank you for Virgo. They're taking their time. They're being very specific. There we are. It says change your mind and change your life, which is what you've done here. Why you got the Wheel of Fortune. No matter what you might have manifested, you can change it with one small positive thought. Now, your manifestation card is here as an opportunity. And then another. So I'll say that again because I interrupted that. Change your mind and change your life. No matter what you might have manifested, you can change it with one small positive thought and then another. How simple is that? I love these cards. Feel free to take a screenshot of that. So I hope you enjoyed that, Virgo. Oh, I loved it for you. Thank you so much for all your love and support of the channel. And I'll see you next week. Take care and have a great week.